Hey guys, my name is Kuars, and welcome back to another video. Now, unlike last video, I'm not actually fully sleep deprived, which is a change. I'm actually very well rested right now. And as an update for my exams, I'm almost at the end of my exam week, which is very awesome. And my grades are actually not that bad. I mean, I got like a 20 in maths. That's like 100%. But apart from that, it hasn't been that bad. So, I'm thankful for that. And shout out to this one girl in my class who was actually willing to study with me, and she's pretty much the sole reason I got a 20 from maths instead of a 0. So thanks for that. Now today I'll actually be doing something that I've never done on this channel, like literally never, and that is a story time video. Now I also want to say that this is probably gonna be the only story time video on my channel because this is pretty much one of my only like substantial stories that actually have like interesting things happening in them. I don't do a lot of things. I'm not a very interesting person, so you probably won't see any more story times from me. Now, with all that being said, let me tell you guys about the time that I almost got arrested alongside my friends. Now, this story is actually one that I've told before on my Twitch channel, but I will retell the story here because pretty much nobody watched that Twitch stream. So, but yeah, let's keep it real here. Nobody watched that Twitch stream, so let's get this story the audience it deserves. Now, this story happened somewhere around like mid ninth grade. Now, ninth grade is the first year of high school. I think it was a junior year. Yeah, I don't fucking know, man. I'm not an American. I don't use that. But yeah, so me and a couple of friends built up the habit of like walking home together. Specifically, three friends. I will give them fake names because I literally can't give out their actual names. That is pretty much illegal. So me and my friends Dave, Ray, and Peter built up the habit of walking home together, right? Now the funniest part about that is the fact that Peter's house wasn't even the route we were walking in, so he would walk back and then like retrace his steps to actually go home. Now that isn't actually like important in the story. I just wanted to mention it because it's pretty funny. And speaking of the route that we used to go back to our homes, there was like a little grocery store. And one day we decided to go in it because we wanted to buy some stuff. Me personally, I wanted to buy an energy drink. But yeah, we go in, right? Like I go and get my energy drink and then like I go back to my friends and then I see this motherfucker, these motherfuckers, Dave and Peter, are stealing. And I was like, okay, dude, y'all probably should not do that. They have cameras and shit here. And then Dave was like, don't worry, man, I do this shit all the time. They won't catch us. And I mean, he was right. He did do this shit all the time, but not from this store specifically. Uh, which was a big mistake. You'll see later on. And then Peter chimed in like, "Oh yeah, man, don't worry. We'll be sneaking shit." Now I also want to add in Peter is actually like a good kid. Like it's the first and only time that he's done something like this. Dave was the real asshole here, so shout out to both of them, I guess. But yeah, and then Ray chimed in and he kind of defended me and he was like, "Yeah, you guys probably shouldn't do that, man. You guys should probably stop." And judging from the video title, you can probably guesstimate that they didn't. But yeah, they were incredibly confident that they would not get caught in any kind of way. Anyway, time skip to about like 5 to 10 minutes later. We're at the checkout, Dave and Peter already went through the checkout. I'm like scanning in my fucking energy drink, and Ray is behind me waiting to scan his items in. And then one of the workers came up to us and asked, "Hey guys, we just want to say we pretty much suspect you're stealing. Now, obviously, this suspicion can be wrong, but we do need to check your bags." We had like our school bags with us. Now, when I heard this, my first thought was, "Fuck!" Like they got caught. All right, awesome. And my second thought was, well, I didn't fucking steal anything, so if I just show them my bag, I'll be fine, right? Anyway, I do just that, and the lady's like, "Alright, you're fine." And then she goes outside to do the same thing for Dave and Peter. Huh. I just kind of looked at Ray, and I was like, I didn't say anything, but I pretty much gave the look of like, we're fucked. but, but yeah, like, a minute or two later, they are brought back into the shop and they're like, hey guys, come with us. And I'm like, all right, yep, this This is around what I expected. So we follow one of the male employees to their office, and on the way we ask like, "Hey, now what's gonna happen to us?" And he's like, you know, we may actually call the cops depending on what happens, you know. But yeah, you guys did something shitty today. Like, I mean, if you guys stole like bread or something, and if you were like poor kids, I'd understand. But like, you guys were trying to steal. He was fucking yapping. All right. And I know I'm not one to talk. My entire like YouTube channel at this point is based around just that. But like the guy was just speaking nonsense, right? Yeah. But yeah, we arrive at the office, we get in it, and then the door gets locked behind us, right? And then the guy asks, "Okay, so why'd you guys steal?" Right? After a bit of silence, I speak up and I say, "Hey, I didn't steal anything, okay?" And then my friend Ray chimes in and he's like, "Yeah, I didn't steal anything either." And then the guy said, "Okay, so you two guys did it," pointing at Dave and Peter. And you know they gave him the, "Oh yeah, we did, but like we're sorry, we won't do it ever again," yada yada. But like the guy the guy the guy was not gonna let us go that easy, man. We had to endure like another 3 hour yap session before we could do anything. But yeah, near the end of the aforementioned yap session, he asked for our parents' phone numbers, and yeah, Dave and Peter were adamant about that, but like apparently they gave him fake phone numbers. I learned this later when we were walking home, but yeah, apparently they did, which is pretty funny looking back now. But I actually gave my mom's phone number. So did Ray, and I was honestly fucking nervous. I was like, oh fuck, they're gonna call my mom. I'm gonna be in trouble. Yada yada. I'm gonna have to explain all this shit. Uh, but yeah. Anyway, after all of that, the guy said, "All right, we'll let you kids go for now. Since you apologized, and if you give us the items back, we will not call the police in any kind of form. We will let you go, but if this ever happens again, we will call the police. Is that understood?" We all said yes separately, and then the guy asked, "Okay, did anyone actually buy stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah, I bought an energy drink," and Ray was like, "Yeah, I bought some chocolate." And then the guy was like, "Okay, we'll give you guys those as long as you pay for them. Uh, Apart from that, you're not getting any of the other items." And we were like, "Okay." And after that, they brought us back up to the cashier desk, whatever it's called. The fucking checkout, bro. Why did that not cross my mind when I was recording the previous one? Okay, whatever. We were brought up to the checkout, right? But yeah, I paid for my energy drink. Ray paid for his chocolate, and then Ray did something that I still like. That honestly like made me respect him like 10 times more. He said, "Okay, I'll actually pay for the items they tried to steal." And in my mind I was like, "Oh my fucking god, you angel." Uh, and then they asked like, "Oh, are you gonna take him?" And then Ray said, "Nah, you can keep him." And I was like, "Oh my fucking god, bro, you're the biggest angel of this fucking generation." And then Dave comes in and he's like, "I'll take him." And the look we both gave him is honestly fucking crazy. You know that one like Suguru from Jujutsu Kaisen gif? That one. Yeah, we both gave him that look. We were like, "Bro." And I kind of tried to hint at the fact that he probably shouldn't do that by being like, "Bro, what are you doing?" And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Never mind." But yeah, he took the items. We couldn't stop him. God damn it. Anyway, after that, we were let go. We could finally breathe the outside air since we've been fucking breathing in that one guy's sweat that entire like 4 hour yap session. But yeah, immediately after we got outside, Ray, and Peter, all of us turned to Dave and we were like, "Bro, what the fuck? Why did you take the items?" And he was like, "What, bro? You paid for him. If you're not gonna take him, I will." And I was like, "Bro, he was trying to do something nice there, and you just kind of fucked it up." And he was like, "Oh, all right. Does it look like I care?" And he like ate some of the snacks that they previously attempted to steal. Yeah, that was kind of an asshole move, man. But yeah, even after that, I was fucking freaking out. Cause remember how I gave them my mom's phone number? I was freaking out. I was like, "Oh, they're probably gonna call my mom. They're gonna like badmouth me. I'm gonna be fucking grounded or something. Oh fuck." So out of panic and desperation, I actually called up my mom, and she was like, "Oh, what happened, sweetie?" And I pretty much like explained the entire thing, and like what might happen, and the fact that they might call her. And then after that, she was like, "Maybe you shouldn't hang out with those friends anymore." And I was like, "Well," but yeah, normally that's where the story should have ended. But a week or so later, we were at school, right? And we all get called into the principal's office. Like all of us, all four of us. And we were like, oh, it couldn't be, right? There's no way. Well, apparently there was a way. There's actually a small detail that I kind of, skipped, that I kind of jumped over, and that was the fact that we told the guy what school we went to. And apparently, the guy went to our school, went into the principal's office and told him. I honestly had I was fucking shook. I was genuinely shook. If I wasn't holding my jaw would have fucking dropped to the floor, and like went through the floor, cause that shit was like, what? And then the principal was like, we normally didn't want to believe this, but they showed us like camera footage, and it was, I was shook. And then the next thought of my brain was, this motherfucker, not only did he come and snitch on us, he also brought fucking 4K 60 FPS camera proof? Like, what did we do to you, bro? Like, what did I do to you? I understand what Dave and Peter did, bro. But like, what the fuck did me and Ray do? And then the next words that came out of my principal's mouth, I was genuinely fucking floored. They were like, normally we wouldn't do stuff like this, but we will have to punish you, so you will have to clean the library for 4 weeks. Each of you doing it on separate days. Now looking back, what I'm thinking is, why the fuck do you care? This is something that happened out of school. This should not be your fucking business. But I guess I couldn't think of it back then. So yeah, we ate the punishment, even though me and Ray didn't do anything. Fucking justice for us, come on now. Now, it wasn't so bad since it was more like 1 day a week for each of us separately. So it was more like 4 days of cleaning. That's not that bad. But yeah, like, what did I do, man? I didn't even steal anything. And I fucking ate that punishment. And guess what? Dave and Peter didn't even do shit. I don't even know if they went up to the library. Me and Ray did, by the way. We're good fucking kids. But yeah, thankfully after that nothing happened. Thank fucking God. I was honestly waiting for like a comeback. I thought the guy would come back and be like, "Oh, I also have like the proof of this," and it would be like a footage of us like killing someone or something, and then we get like life in prison. But fortunately, I'm not Luna, so crazy stuff doesn't happen to me like every day. But yeah, that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys liked the video, why don't you subscribe? Maybe hit the like button, who knows? Actually, before you do those things, this is probably going to be the only storytime video, like I told you in the start. So, subscribe while thinking of that. And speaking of stuff I said at the start of the video, like I said, I have a Twitch channel, so if you guys want to check me out, links in the description. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Hold up, wait a minute, all good just a week ago. Crew at my house, and we party every weekend. So on the radio, that's my favorite song. Make me bounce around like I don't know, like I won't be here long. Now the thrill is